Okay, so good morning everyone. For today's lesson, we'll be able to discuss week 18 that is all about truth table. So for this week, we'll be able to construct truth tables using the 5 logical operators that we have discussed last meeting. So we'll be able to determine the possible truth values of the different propositions. Okay, so we have here the 5 logical connectors and their operators. So in previous discussion, we've identified the following statements as compound propositions and also their corresponding logical operators. Okay, wherein yung P and Q natin yung tinatawag na propositions. Okay, so you should have mastered the truth table of the logical operators because we are going to use them to help us determine all the possible truth values of more complex compound propositions using truth tables. Okay, so we have here not P, yung tinatawag nating negation. P and Q, this is the symbol that we are going to use. The inverted V for conjunction. P or Q, we use the symbol V for disjunction. If P then Q, we use P implies Q for conditional. And lastly, for biconditional, P if and only if Q, ito yung symbol na ginagamit natin, an arrow with 2 arrowheads. Okay? So, ayan. So, we have here S is equal to P implies R and Q implies R implies P or Q implies R. So this is the equation or given that we are going to determine the truth table. And so we have here the propositions P, Q, and R. So involved dito yung tatlong propositions natin. And what are we going to do is to determine the truth table gamit itong tatlong to. And so we have here P. Again, ang ginagamit po natin to determine the number of rows is yung ating 2 raised to n. Yan. Yung n po, ito yung number of propositions. We have here P, Q, and R. So we have a total of 3. And 2 cubed or 2 raised to 3 is equal to 8. So dahil meron tayong 8 dito, para ma-determine natin kung ilang T, ilang F yung ilalagay sa table, dinidivide lang natin by 2. So 8 divided by 2, that is equal to 4. Ibig sabihin, under ng proposition P, meron tayong 4 na true, 4 na false. Okay, next naman, para dun sa ating Q, divide lang ulit natin by 2. 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. Ibig sabihin, under proposition Q, we have 2 true, 2 false, 2 true, 2 false. Ganun lang natin sila hinahati-hati. And lastly, for R naman po, divide lang ulit by 2, that is equal to 1. Kapag na-achieve nyo na yung 1 dito, alternate na po yun. Ibig sabihin, under proposition R, yan, we have here true, false, true, false, true, false, and true, false. So, pag nagkamali kayo ng isa dito sa PQR, madadamay na lahat kapag in-apply na po natin yung operation. Okay? Kasi may mga hints tayong tinatandaan na nabanggit ko naman sa inyo last time. So, recall lang muna natin. Again, kapag ang ating gagamitin na operation is conjunction, yan. Kapag conjunction, ang ginagamit nating symbol is itong inverted V. Kapag meron tayong inverted V, let's say P and Q yung meron tayo, ang palatandaan dyan, nagiging true yung ating truth value kapag parehong true. Otherwise, false. Kapag disjunction naman po, ito yung ginagamit nating symbol. By the way, ang connector natin dito ay and, ang connector natin dito ay or. Kapag disjunction naman, opposite lang. Nagiging false lang kapag parehong false, otherwise true. Okay? Third is conditional. For conditional, ang ginagamit po natin is yung if and then na connectors. Then, ang symbol na ginagamit natin dito is implies. Ang palatandaan naman natin dito, let's say meron tayong P and Q. Yung P, ito yung ating hypothesis. Yung Q, ito yung ating conclusion. So, magbabase tayo dun sa overall conclusion in case na magkaiba yung ating truth value for the two propositions. So, halimbawa, kapag parehong true, o kaya kapag parehong false, the answer is true. Okay, so let's say P is true, Q is true. So the truth value is true. Okay, so the proposition is false, the conclusion is also false. Ang ating truth value ay true pa rin. Basta ang palatandaan natin sa conditional, kapag pareho ang ating propositions, proposition values, parehong true, parehong false, true ang sagot. Kapag magkaiba, isang T, isang F, and vice versa, nakadepende tayo dun sa value ng conclusion. Pero take note, hindi po laging Q ang ating conclusion. Yun yung pangalawang value natin. Okay, let's say meron tayong A and B, or A implies B. Yung A, yun po yung gagawin nating hypothesis, yung B naman yung ating conclusion. Okay, kaya nga siya tinawag na implies. Ibig sabihin, ito yung effect. Parang cause and effect relationship. Ito yung cause natin, ito yung effect. Okay, so hindi laging Q ang ating conclusion. Next naman yung ating biconditional. For biconditional, ang ginagamit natin is if and only if, or yung IFF. At ang symbol natin dito is arrow with two arrowheads. So, biconditional, ang palatandaan natin dyan, parang sa conditional lang. Kapag pareho ang ating values, the answer is true. So, pag parehong T, true pa din. Kapag parehong F, true pa din ang sagot natin. Pero once na magkaiba, automatic false. Okay, yun yung pinagkaiba nitong dalawa. Sa conditional, kapag magkaiba, bumabase tayo sa conclusion. Sa biconditional, kapag magkaiba, automatic false na yon. Okay, so ito yung susundin natin. And yung negation pala, don't worry, yung negation naman madali lang. Kasi opposite lang siya palagi. So let's say ang ating P is true, ang negation natin ay false. Lagi lang siyang opposite. Okay, so let's go back here. Ito na yung ating truth table for PQR, itong three propositions natin. Let us first solve it one by one. Yan. So, unahin muna natin itong P implies Q. So, pag, P implies R, again, kapag implies po, if and then, conditional yung gagamitin natin. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, pag conditional, ito yung ating hypothesis, ito yung gagawin nating conclusion. So, ito yung ating P first column, ito yung ating R third column. So, check natin bakit ito na yung naging sagot for the fourth column. Okay? Again, conditional. Kapag parehong true, the answer is true. Kapag parehong false, the answer is also true. Kapag magkaiba, nakabase sa ating conclusion. And take note na ang conclusion po natin is itong R. Okay? So, we have here, P is true, R is true, so the answer is true. Dahil magkapareho sila, the answer is true. Okay? P is true, R is false, magkaiba sila, so magbabase tayo sa conclusion, which is yung F. Okay? Pangatlo, pareho silang true, P is true, R is true, so the answer is also true. P is true, R is false, magkaiba po ulit, so ang pagbabasehan natin ay yung conclusion, which is yung R. And then, isang false, isang true. So, ang pagbabasehan naman natin dito ay conclusion pa rin, which is true. So, ibig sabihin, hindi porket magkaiba sila, automatic false na yung sagot natin. Okay, nakabase pa rin po tayo dun sa conclusion. Next, we have here, ito parehong false. So, the answer is also true. Isang false, isang true. Conclusion ulit, the answer is true. Pareho namang false, the answer is true. Okay, so that's for P implies R. Again, ang ginamit po natin dito ay conditional. For conditional, kailangan magkapareho para maging true. Kapag magkaiba, dito tayo sa conclusion magbabase. Okay? Next naman, itong Q implies R. Okay na itong P implies R. Next is Q implies R. Unahin muna natin to bago natin isolve itong conjunction. Okay? So, unahin natin itong nasa loob muna ng isa pang parenthesis natin. So, kapag Q implies R, ang magiging hypothesis naman natin is yung Q. Ang conclusion naman natin yung R. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, conditional pa rin yung gagamitin. So, tingnan nyo lang yung dalawa. Ito parehong true, so the answer is true. Magkaiba, isang true, isang false. So, magbabase tayo sa conclusion, which is yung F. Isang false, isang true, magkaiba ulit. Base tayo sa conclusion, true. Parehong false, so the answer is true. Parehong true, so the answer is also true. Isang true, isang false, magbabase sa conclusion, that is false. Isang false, isang true, magbabase sa conclusion, that is true. And lastly, pareho pong false, so the answer is true. Okay, so that is for Q implies R para dito sa pangalawa nating expression. So ngayon, okay na tong dalawa na nasa loob ng bracket, pwede na natin itong isimplify. Di ba ginagamit po natin itong symbol na to kapag conjunction. And sa conjunction, and yung ginagamit natin. Ibig sabihin, P implies R and Q implies R. Okay, so we are going to determine the truth table for these two expressions using conjunction operation. Okay? For conjunction, again, ang palatandaan natin dyan, nagiging true lang kapag parehong true. Otherwise, false. Okay, so let's check for the sixth column. Ayan, ito yung titingnan natin ha, fourth and fifth column. Again, and to ha. So, ibig sabihin, pag parehong true, the answer is true. So, katulad ng nakikita nyo dito, pareho silang true. So, the answer is also true. Ito, pareho silang false. Pero, yun nga, dahil conjunction yung hinahanap natin, the answer is false. Okay, ito, pareho ding true. The answer is true. Magkaiba, so automatic false. Parehong true. The answer is true. Magkaiba ulit. False. Pareho ulit na true, so the answer is true. Parehong true, true ulit. Okay, so ang pinakamadaling technique dito, hanapin nyo na agad yung magkapareho. Lagyan nyo na po agad ng true, and then the rest, lagyan nyo na ng false. Yun yung palatandaan natin for conjunction. Okay? Next naman, dahil okay na po itong side na to, dito naman tayo sa kabila. Unahin muna natin itong P or. Take note, ginagamit natin itong V kapag or. So kapag or, ang operation naman natin dito ay disjunction. Okay, again, ang palatandaan po natin for disjunction, kapag parehong false, the answer is false. Otherwise, true. Okay, again, kapag parehong false, the answer is false. So, yung ibang magiging sagot natin ay puro true na. Kaya ang hahanapin nyo dito, kung may parehong false, doon natin siya ito-true. Okay? Take note, P and Q yung gagamitin natin. Ito pong first and second column. So, again, doon tayo sa technique. Hanapin nyo na agad yung parehong false. Sa P and Q, ang meron lang pong parehong false, itong nasa dalawang dulo. So, ibig sabihin, ang magiging sagot natin dito sa dalawang dulo ay true. Ay, sorry. Ayan, ay false. Itong part na to. Okay, and then the rest po, ang magiging sagot natin ay true. Okay, so nalito ako dun sa part na yon. Ito yon yung or. Or nga pala tayo. Implies kasi yung nagpakita. Anyway, so balik tayo dito. Again, kapag or po yung gagamitin natin, nagiging false kapag parehong false. So, kung titingnan niyo yung column P and column Q, ito lang po yung may parehong false. So, false din yung magiging sagot natin. Ibig sabihin, itong mga to na magkakaiba o kaya parehong true, automatic, true na yung magiging sagot dyan. Okay, and then, nahanap na natin to, meron na din naman tayong value ng R, di ba? Itong third column natin. So, isimplify muna natin tong nasa loob ng bracket. Okay? Kasi na-simplify na natin tong nasa una, di ba? So, kapag na-simplify natin tong pangalawa, pwede na natin yan pagsamahin. I mean, pwede na nating i-simplify ulit. Ito naman yung last natin. Okay, itong may implies. Ayan. So, P or Q implies R. Ang titingnan po natin dito, itong P or Q, ito yon, itong column na to. And then yung R natin, ito. Wag lang kayo malilito kasi baka mapagbaliktad nyo. Kumbaga, ito yung ating magiging hypothesis, ito yung ating conclusion. Kasi take note, this is implies. Di ba kapag implies, conditional. Kapag conditional, yung isa hypothesis, yung isa conclusion. Baka mapagbaliktad nyo dito, ito yung gawin yung hypothesis, ito yung conclusion. That is wrong. Kung ano po yung nauuna, yun yung ating hypothesis. Okay? So again, ito yung hypothesis, ito ang conclusion. At ang palatandaan natin for conditional, kapag magkapareho, true. Kapag magkaiba, nakadepende sa conclusion. At ang conclusion natin ay itong R. Okay? So unahin muna natin itong T, isang true at isang true. So the answer is true. True, false. So base tayo sa conclusion, that is false. Pareho ulit na true, so the answer is true. True, false, magkaiba. So, base tayo sa conclusion. That is false. True, true. That is true. True, false. False ulit. And then false, true. So, base sa conclusion. True. And then false, false. So, dahil magkapareho silang false, the answer is true. So, that is for P or Q implies R. Okay? So, at this point, okay na po itong part na to, itong nasa loob ng bracket. Okay na rin to. Ito yon, ito yung nahanap natin at saka ito. So, ito naman yung isosolve natin. Take note, implies po ulit to, so conditional. Ibig sabihin, dito tayo titingin sa column na to at saka dito. So, conditional yung ia-apply natin. Let us denote this as S. Hindi kasi kasya dito itong mahaba. Anyway, itong S naman natin, ito rin yung buong to. Okay? So, dito tayo titingin sa pang-anim at pang-walong column. Tama, column. So, conditional po ulit. Parehong true, so the answer is also true. Parehong false, so the answer is true. Parehong true, so the answer is true. Parehong false, so the answer is also true. True and true, the answer is true. False and false, the answer is true. True, true, the answer is true. True and true, the answer is true. Okay, so kung titingnan nyo, yung naging sagot natin dito sa first bracket natin at sa second bracket ay magkakapareho lang, respectively. So, ibig sabihin, yung lalabas dito sa S natin, puro true. Okay, uulitin ko, for conditional, kapag pareho, the answer is true. So, kahit na ito, pareho silang false, false yung ginamit natin, ang sagot pa rin dyan ay true. Kasi nga, pareho sila. Kung ano yung result sa ating hypothesis at dun sa ating conclusion, ayan, kung pareho man sila, palaging true ang ating sagot. And as you can see, under po ng S, puro true yung lumabas dito sa atin. Okay, so dyan natin isisingit itong tinatawag nating tautology. Pag sinabi po nating tautology, a proposition that is always true. Okay, kapag nakapag-create na kayo ng truth table at dito sa pinakadulo natin lumabas na true lahat. Regardless dito ha, hindi natin titingnan yan isa-isa. Kung ang lalabas dito sa last column or sa pinakahinahanap natin ay puro true, that is what we call tautology. Okay, so that is always true for all possible combinations of the truth values for P, Q, and R na ginamit natin kanina. Again, ang proposition na yon ay tinatawag nating tautology. Okay? Pag contradiction naman po, from the term itself, opposite lang nito. So kung ang tautology po ay puro true, pagdating sa contradiction naman, puro false. Kapag ang na-achieve nyo sa pinaka-final answer nyo ay puro false, that is what we call contradiction. Okay? Okay, for example, we have here, P or tautology is a tautology. Ito yung ginagamit natin na symbol for tautology, itong T. Capital T na medyo cursive type. Ayan. And then gumamit tayo dito ng V. Yan yung ating OR, symbol for OR. So kailangan natin ma-prove that P or T is a tautology. Okay, kumbaga, dalawa yung magiging propositions natin dito. Ito yung first proposition natin. Ito yung magiging second proposition. Ito, madali na tong second natin kasi di ba pag tautology, puro true nga lang siya. Okay, so ito yung magiging truth table natin dyan. For P, since nag-iisa lang naman ito, automatic TF na yung ilalagay natin. And then yung T naman, or itong tautology, since according sa definition, this is always true, so ilalagay na natin parehong true. Okay, kumbaga, iisipin nyo lang, yung P yung pinaka, do you call this, main proposition natin. Okay, kung gagamit kayo ng 2 raised to n, ayan, that is 2 raised to 1, that is 2. So, para malaman natin yung hatian dito, divide nyo lang by 2, that is 1. Di ba nga, nasabi ko kanina, na kapag 1 na yung sagot natin dito, alternate na yon. TF. Kasi itong tautology, hindi ito magbabago. Palagi lang siyang parehong true. Okay? Para naman dito sa P or tautology, sundin lang po natin yung operation natin per OR. Di ba kapag OR or disjunction, ang gagawin natin is kapag parehong false, dun lang siya nagiging false. Otherwise, the answer is true. And as you can see, wala naman tayo ditong nakikitang parehong false. Katulad nito, parehong true. So under disjunction, the answer is true. Ito naman magkaiba. Isang false, isang true. So the answer is also true. Again, for disjunction, nagiging false lang po kapag parehong false. Pero dahil wala tayong false dito na pareho, automatic ang sagot natin dyan ay parehong true. Okay? So, proven po ba yung number 1? Yes. P or Q is a tautology. Tautology yan kasi nga parehong true yung nakita natin dito sa final column natin. Okay? Another example. We have here P and contradiction is a contradiction. For contradiction, ang ginagamit po natin is itong parang null. Di ba sa set natin sa algebra, null yung tawag natin dyan. And so parang null symbol. Kailangan ma-prove natin that P and this one, itong contradiction, symbol natin is a contradiction. So at the last column of our table, kailangan false lahat yung lalabas. Okay, so yung P muna natin, katulad ng explanation ko kanina, alternate, isang true, isang false, and then itong contradiction natin parehong false po. Since nasa definition naman natin that this is always false. So dahil and po ito, we can use conjunction. At ang palatandaan po natin for conjunction, kapag parehong true, the answer is true, otherwise false. As you can see, wala tayo dito nakikitang parehong true. So, ibig sabihin, false pareho yung magiging sagot natin. Again, for conjunction, kapag parehong true, dun lang nagiging true. Otherwise, the answer is false. So, ito, isang true, isang false, the answer is false. Ayan, and then ito, parehong false, the answer is also false. So, dahil parehong false po yung lumabas dun sa last column natin, we can say that P and contradiction is a contradiction. Okay, so dito pa lang sa dalawang examples natin, mapuprove na or madidefine na natin and madidifferentiate na natin itong tautology and contradiction. Again, For tautology, kailangan yung final result po natin lahat ay true. For contradiction, lahat ay false. Another example, we have here P implies P or Q is a tautology. So, meron tayo ditong dalawang propositions, itong P and Q. Gamitin lang ulit yung 2 raised to n. We have here 2 raised to 2. That is 4. Okay, so alam niyo na yung magiging hatian niyan. Divide lang palagi by 2. And so, ang magiging P po natin, 4 divided by 2 is 2. We have here 2 true, 2 false. Para naman sa Q, alternate, true, false, true, false. And then, yung P or Q naman, using disjunction po ito ha. For P or Q po, again, ang palatandaan natin for disjunction, kapag parehong false, dun lang nagiging false, otherwise true. So, dito sa ating P and Q, ang pareho lang na may false ito. So, ibig sabihin, ito lang yung magiging false natin. Otherwise, true yung magiging sagot. Kasi ito, parehong true. Ito naman magkaiba, TF, FT. So, tatlong true yung gagamitin natin dito. Para naman dito sa last column, dito sa pinakahinahanap natin, kailangan ma-prove na true lahat yung lalabas para masabi natin na tautology. Okay? So, ito yung gagamitin natin, proposition P at saka itong P or Q. Okay? Take note, implies po ito. And once na implies po yung hinahanap natin, conditional. So, sa conditional, ito yung magiging hypothesis, ito yung magiging conclusion. Okay, so again, for conditional, kapag magkapareho ang ating hypothesis and conclusion, the answer is always true. Kapag magkaiba, sa conclusion tayo bumabase. Okay, so kung titingnan yung column 1 at column 3, ang magkapareho po dito, yan, parehong true, so the answer is true. Parehong true, the answer is also true. Ito naman, isang F, isang true. So, dahil magkaiba itong dalawa, sa conclusion tayo magbabase. And again, ang conclusion po natin dito ay true. Ito naman, pareho silang false, so the answer is true. Okay, so dito, this proves na yung magiging sagot natin sa last column ay true lahat. Ibig sabihin, P implies P or Q is a tautology. Okay? And for the next one,